Hey guys, how you doing? This is FallsPools123 coming to you from Medford, Oregon. So, I don't know if you know how... Now, I have had a few videos that, have had some views. But I was thinking, if I want to have a good YouTube channel, I definitely want to be doing a bit more consistency with my videos. And that doesn't mean, necessarily, that, I'm going to be going on and producing, videos all in the same vein, same theme, because I'm still growing as a YouTube channel. I'm still trying to find my niche, and so I'm enjoying, making a lot of different content, making a lot of things that I enjoy making. So, if you do have any suggestions for videos, always let me know down below, tell me in the comments, all that sort of thing, because I want to know what you guys want to see from me. That being said, one thing I definitely do enjoy is, that ukulele cover I did. It was my cover of I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It by Katy Perry. And so I enjoyed making that. That's probably one of the funniest videos I've done on this channel. Probably some of the best editing I've had, if I'm being honest. And I definitely, want to continue stuff in that vein. Now, I think one of my favorite YouTubers I ever, started watching when I got into, playing the ukulele was Elise Uckland. She is fantastic. She has a great sense of humor. I like all of her, meme videos, or, Kids Bop stuff, because, I watch one of those, and, that's great. Definitely, great YouTube. But then there's, other, YouTubers I started watching. Abby Glover was amazing, what was that song? I Wish You Liked Girls, I believe it was called, is fantastic. I just love that song so much. It's great. But besides that, there's a lot of, ukulele playing on YouTube. There's a lot of, music covers. And I just kind of, want to throw my hat in and, do some of that too. Because I enjoy playing the ukulele. I like being a musician and playing for, you guys. And I really haven't had much of a chance to do that type of thing in my adult years. When I was a kid, I was very musical. I was always, playing the clarinet. I did that at all these, different concerts and stuff. But, nowadays, I don't get the same chance to do all of that. And so, I'm glad that, I have a chance now to do it. So, I don't know too many songs on the ukulele. I try. I've been definitely, practicing a lot more than I have been in the last couple months. But I thought, I might do about one ukulele cover a month. Just one of the videos I do each... one of the 4 videos I do. And so I thought that, helps me increase my repertoire. It helps, just have a few covers that you might not have seen or might not have, that many covers of. And will it be good? Who knows? I can't really say. Taste is subjective. But will I enjoy myself? Yes. And if you guys want to see that, then all the more power to you. So, the song I picked for today is Dragostea, and please roast me in the comments if I pronounce that incorrectly, which is more commonly known as the Numa Numa song. Now, it's written by, I believe, the Ozone is the name of the band. It was basically this huge song in, the early 2000s, and it's actually written in Romanian. Now, the actual lyrics to the song are actually very, very beautiful. It's a love song, and I don't remember the exact context, but the actual, lyrics are very beautiful, very emotional. But everyone just kind of knows them as that meme. And it starts out with, the very, very famous Mai-ha-hi, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-ha-ha, Mai-ha-hi, Mai-ha-hu. And there's, a whole meme thing to it, right? And so, when I was singing the song, I tend to... If you ever hear me sing things, you realize that I tend to sing things in a bit slower than usually the pop beat is. And music-wise, I prefer beats per minute around 120, but I tend to sing things a bit more slower, a bit more with feeling. So when I started playing, the song myself, it definitely had a bit more change in tone. Every musician is going to have a change in tone and have a change in timbre. I think that's what makes cover song just so interesting and unique. One moment. Sorry about that. There's been a cold going around town lately, and I have a bit of the sniffles. But I'm not going to let that prevent me from getting you that grade A content, even if it's a grade A croco shit. Anyway, guys,
valley, just a standard test of demon. Best supply, see the numa, yeah, numa, yeah. Keep a tossy, the dragon started to take. Mi-amintesc, the ochii. Best supply, see numa, yeah, yeah. Keep a tossy, the dragon started to take. Mi-amintesc, the ochii. The spun, that the spun, the scene, acum, hello, I'm very me, Sunt, fericirea, hello, Dragostea, Picasso, just a steady test of demon. Best supply, see the numa, yeah. Keep a tossy, the dragon started to take. Mi-amintesc, the ochii. Best supply, see numa, yeah. Keep a tossy, the dragon started to take. Mi-amintesc, the ochii. Mai-ha-hi, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-ha-ha, Mai-ha-hi, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-ha-ha, Mai-ha-hi, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-ha-ha, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-hu, Mai-ha-ha.
So, I hope you enjoyed my cover of Ozone's Dragostea. I really love the song, and I realize that my pronunciation might not be exact, but in my defense, I don't know how to speak Romanian. I did have a friend in high school who could. He was actually a dulcocin. And so, we actually did have a lot of conversations about the Numa Numa song. And that was always fun. Let's see, I also remember that, I remember my bestie Chris in college, we had this conversation one time that was like, even if you don't know how to speak the language, you can always try your hardest to pay close attention and work on your pronunciation. And I think that's a really true point. I try my best whenever I'm dealing with a song that's not in English to really focus pronunciation, try to get a feeling for how it's pronounced and said. Because even if I can't speak the language, I still think that there's value and emotion and quality behind the song. And I try my best to respect where the song comes from, while also still trying to give it the qualities that I have when I sing it. I really like the song. It's probably one of the favorite ones I know, mostly just because it's a giant meme. And I'm a giant meme, so it works out. Anyway, guys, if you liked my cover, let me know down below. If you have any other ideas or suggestions for videos, including ukulele covers, I want to hear from you, okay? Anyway, guys, it was a pleasure being with you today. I ain't really got much to talk about, so this False Bulls 123 signing off.